Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 6th of March to the 12th of March 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Virgo. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms belong to your soul. It's the soul that maps out everything that's happening in the past, the present, and the future. It's the soul that makes all that. So to be able to link to the soul is something very special I will teach you to make you a very special person. And I'll show you how to formulate all your lottery numbers once and for all to show you how it works. We'll talk much about all these energies later on. Sunday, the 6th of March, is a nasty morning and afternoon for you. Bad news, bad luck can come very, very fast. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do, including accidents of all kinds. Physical accidents, drive around carefully, or stay away from people who might just come for you to create the accidents. And also be careful verbal accidents and making mistakes financially. That's called financial accidents. So all that can happen. So slow down. Don't be hasty. Don't be impatient. Don't be impulsive. So the morning and afternoon is full of trouble for you. Evening and nightfall just as bad. All these planets follow you there. But there's one planet there who wants you to introduce you to somebody important. You could meet people who are very important for you. So by all means, go out on this Sunday evening and nightfall. Arrange a meeting. Is it to help you job wise, business wise, for whatever wise? Invest in that meeting and you'll get some good news. But overall, be careful. The good news may also not work too well because most of the planets are negative even in the evening nightfall. But go and meet somebody and make the contact at least. Monday, the 7th of March, is another day of extreme problems for you. Morning and afternoon, where you work or where you do business, bad news wants to knock on your door and deliver the bad news to you. Financial bad news, difficulties in coping with your life. You'll find having trouble at home, trouble in the office, trouble in business. You can easily be played out or you can be easily be let down. And the word accidents appears again. Physical accidents, so drive carefully. Emotional accidents, be careful what you say to people you are linked emotionally. And financial accidents, you shouldn't do any investments on this 7th of March. You're going to be cheated in one way or another. These planets will move to the evening nightfall and create all that disturbances as well. To have accidents and be cheated and be let down or to get into trouble yourself in every way you can imagine. But there are also a couple of planets there in the evening nightfall that make you very clever and they give you that kind of common sense. And so you could meet people and talk about money and business as well. Tuesday, the 8th of March, this is a very good morning and afternoon. And these very good planets, they are long term planets. So they give you the chance to build up something long term, something long term. And that could be a business contract that you'll meet in this morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 8th of March. It could be a bonding with somebody, worthwhile bonding with, business wise, job, money wise. You can chase for that romance if you want. You can bond very quickly. And you could bond with family members as well. So it's all about long term planets and bonding. So try to apply that even to where you work and where you do your business. You get the support and the ability to be happier and more secure in your life in this morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 8th of March. These same planets will move a lot of them to the evening and nightfall. But the evening and nightfall has one nasty planet there who still wants to give you an accident, who still wants you to be let down and played out, who still wants you to create trouble and then get the worst of it. So try to avoid people that you know are troublemakers and stay with the group that you know can really help you. Sometimes to play safe is better, maybe not to go out at all, to avoid meeting people who are troublemakers. Wednesday, the 9th of March, is a very fiery day. So you're put on fire, you're aggressive in your approach. You might show a temper and anger, and you might use words which harm people. So be careful, a lot of mischief can be made where you work or do business. Tell yourself to take the soft approach by using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft, so that you don't create disharmony with anybody, whether on a personal level, job level, business level. You must have this harmony. Otherwise, the other side will start to bring the aggressiveness. And aggressive words can lead to aggressive actions. You can attract bad news where you work by being aggressive or taking the risk of something you shouldn't do. So don't take risks either. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets will follow you. So to play safe, sometimes it's better not to be out in the evening and nightfall. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself cornered and you're going to get yourself in trouble. So what can you do with this evening nightfall of the Wednesday 9th March? If you don't have to be out, you will be much safer. But if plans already made, you have to be out. Try to remain as polite as possible and be as agreeable as possible. Even if you don't really believe in something, just keep quiet and nod your head and then go home early. Thursday, the 10th of March, is not a good day for you. Not good in the morning and afternoon. Your ego is playing up. And this ego is not a good word on Thursday, the 10th of March, making you look down on people, making you not cooperate with people. Basically, your ego takes away your tolerance for people and teamwork as well. So increase that so that you can buffer the problem. Try to work in a team because you're going to be blamed. Something is going to go wrong and you don't want to be blamed for it alone. Be part of a team that will cushion all the trouble. Most of these planets go to the evening nightfall, again making you very egoistic, this time emotionally egoistic. And so you'll be emotionally very sensitive, very moody, very touchy, and very changeable as well. Well, you might as well let somebody else organize the evening nightfall. You're not going to handle it well. And better still, if you don't have to be out, why just put yourself in strife? Friday, the 11th of March, you coming from Virgo, it's a very emotional morning and afternoon. Some of these planets may give you imaginative ideas, but overall, I see emotional, over touchy, and very changeable and very moody. So you'll have to stop that because if you are at work or in business, if you are in a team, you cannot afford to be changeable and moody. You have to follow the stream. You have to follow what's planned out. So force yourself to follow the stream and follow what's planned out rather than rather than introducing changes that you want to make. Tell yourself three words again and again in this morning and afternoon. The three words are logic, facts, FACTS, and figures. These three are constructive words. What is dream like? You ask, is there logic there? What are the facts about it? How is it going to become realistic? That's the way to treat these planets of morning and afternoon, which are all dreamlike and make you moody and uncertain. You can't just make up your mind about anything. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. But there are also some planets in the evening nightfall that want you to meet somebody unexpectedly or get opportunities unexpectedly. So you figure it out. Who can you meet to talk about unexpected opportunities and meet that person? The evening and nightfall is better for research and to meet people rather than to have fun because the emotional planets are not doing well. Saturday, the 12th of March. This is a very lucky day for you. Morning and afternoon, big, hefty, powerful planets are seen. You may get some very good news where you work, or you may be applying somewhere for work and you might get good news from there. You may get a promotion. You may get more status, more responsibility. So something good is happening for you on Saturday, the 12th of March. If you're not working, you're not doing business, then you have to apply this to sociably meet people who can help you in the areas of money, job, or business, and have play golf with them or go out with them, have lunch with them. Introduce your ideas that way because your ideas can take off very nicely if you explain it well. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you as well. And it's good. It's good because you can have evening and nightfall meetings with people and again share your ideas. They will see the grandeur of it, they'll see the good things about it, and they may just come in for the steak. There's one planet there in the evening nightfall that won't put you at the same level of thinking with others. So try not to be disagreeable. Try to be part of a team in the whole day and try to be part of thinking, which can be as adaptable as possible. Because once you're not on the same wavelength, everything falls apart. So force yourself to be agreeable, to keep the harmony between the people you are in with in this evening and nightfall of Saturday, the 12th of March. That's the week for you. And what about this 90-minute session? Your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. A lot of energy based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to manufacture that energy in a way of lotteries if you want to know. And lotteries can be had. You have to learn the system step by step, which what I will teach you. It's called how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. You have all your energies involved, which I will teach you. And also the energy of the soul has to be involved in lotteries. It's a supernatural feat to win lotteries. And I'll show you how to go about it. And I'll show you how these palms, these powerful palms, will show how to create energies from there. Because the palm is changeable. When you do the right thing and force the right thing, the palm will take heat and you will have a mark somewhere saying some success has begun. Or the reverse. If you made some very bad mistakes and if you didn't care about them, the palm will register something very bad, either to your health or anything else. So there's a lot that's going to go on in this 90-minute session. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business. Just for USD $50, that's all. To learn all these energies and to get yourself spruced up in every possible way to be the one of the best. How do people do all these energies that come out of this world? Out of this world. How do they get them? They have connected, they have activated the soul. Only the third eye can produce such things, such ideas. And I'll show you how to be one of them. And to know your next 9 years, I will teach you as well. In the meantime, I wish you a happy day and good luck and a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.